Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are talking about another shark movie, The Meg. Now, contrary to popular belief, that one there is not the first Meg movie. We had Megalodon. I seen this when I was a kid and it was not good. I really wish I had that one growing up. But that's not the one we're talking about today. That's for another time. The Meg is about Jason Statham fighting the biggest shark that ever existed. I'm pretty sure the Megalodon is the biggest one that ever existed. I'm not a scientist, I'm a movie guy. Unlike the original Megalodon film that I grew up watching, this one has a much sillier tone, which I think I appreciate more. It's very self-aware at the absurdity of a huge shark like this all of a sudden coming back from 65 million years ago to now, and what the battle of man versus Megalodon looks like, because it is absurd. And I don't think they could have picked a better man for the job. Statham is perfect for this. Absolutely perfect. And they make him so likable in this film. So how good of a shark movie is The Meg? Where does it fit on my scale? Does this touch Jaws? Is this a Sharktopus? What's going on? Because it's kind of serious, but then it also embraces its sillier tone. And I think it hits the sweet spot. There's only a couple of things in this that I don't really like. One of few gripes that I have with this film is that underneath its sillier tone that it embraces for the most part, it tries to be a little bit more than what it is. And having a message in your film isn't bad, but it's The Meg. Is this really the movie to try and have some sort of serious message underneath? Now, I believe it's there for the international audiences, and why do I think it's for international audiences? One, all the locations that this film takes place in, and two, I would put this under the bracket of a kaiju film, which your international audiences love. Again, not that the message is bad, but it doesn't fit for this. Another gripe I have, and this is very much more a personal thing, I've watched all the behind the scenes featurettes to understand exactly why they've done what they've done, but the VFX. The VFX are solid for the most part. It's just that they've taken some creative liberties with how the Megalodon is designed, and they're very much pushed towards, we want to make this thing look like a monster rather than an actual shark. And it's very much intentional, but if you want us to really buy into this reality and take everything seriously, I'm not sure it was the best choice. But this is more a personal gripe. This is more of the guy that actually understands sharks saying, oh, well, Jaws wasn't very realistic because sharks don't do that. That doesn't speak anything to the quality of the film. The film has its twist where they think they've killed the Megalodon, but then there's a second bigger Megalodon. I wish that the movie didn't pull its punch on that surprise, because it makes sense for the characters to be completely surprised, but the way that they do it in this, it's clear as day that the movie's not ending here and it's not over. The shark appears on a Jaws reference. There's a lot of homages to Jaws in this film. There's even a little reference to Deep Blue Sea, I think, after that boat's been capsized with DJ, saying like, LL Cool J, nah, I quit. It has these nice homages, and it also does its own thing. I do think the film has quite a bit of plot armor, but without the plot armor you wouldn't have a movie. Like, when the shark chases Statham, and Statham reaches the boat in time, the shark will swim away. Like, damn, I've missed him, but this is a Megalodon. The thing would just eat the boat on top with him. Or when after the boat capsizes in the middle of the film, they get on the speedboats and they're able to just get away because the shark's decided now it doesn't want them. Normally I wouldn't pick it that, but they're trying to make the shark a monster in this film. If it's supposed to operate like a movie villain like Jason Voorhees or Freddy Krueger and not an actual shark, then it should be going after them all the time. But it's about there in the film where, again, I have my gripe. The father figure dies, and it's such an undercooked subplot and just comes out of nowhere. This only just followed after he was talking about all the human race does is find things, and as soon as we discover, we destroy. Again, these deep messages, I just don't think it fit for the tone of this movie. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be funny, but thousands of people on this beach losing sight of this shark or being unable to see it is hilarious to me. It's awesome. There's a lot of really funny moments in this. There's great chemistry between Statham and everybody, even the child. But really what you come for in this movie is Statham fighting a huge shark, and you get that. And it's not like he's on some giant boat and has some giant weapon. He is, I'm not kidding, hand-to-hand fighting a Megalodon. It's awesome. It's entirely worth the price of admission and seeing this film, just to see what that looks like, and I wish there was more of that. Otherwise, I think this is about the best that a movie about a megalodon could possibly be. I really enjoy The Meg. It's not a life-changing masterpiece, there are issues, but it has a great sense of humour. It's very self-aware of what it is. For me, as far as shark movies go, this is pretty solid. The Meg, for me, is going to get a 7 out of 10. It's worth seeing, just for the fact that you get to watch Jason Statham hand-to-hand fight a megalodon. Don't tell me you don't want to see it. So The Meg, what do you guys think of this shark movie? Are you excited for the second one? Let me know. I think the second one is going to be an absolute blast to see. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. If we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be pulling apart this entire shelf and talking about every single movie I have, alright? One big collection video. It's gonna take me forever. If you've made it to the end of the video, you're a bloody legend, and hopefully I can catch you guys next time. Bye guys.